producing a shuttle right now. We'll see if he puts down a robotics facility as well, waiting for it. Yeah, he is putting down a robotics facility as well, but honestly, I don't think a single robotics facility alongside a drop shuttle is going to win him the game at this point, especially now. Yeah, second command center almost up for Idra. Idra continuing to produce Marines. Looks like he's getting his factory down now, but yeah, I just don't think he basically he needs to get a probe out and ninja a bunch of gateways out at the base. And it looks like he's got two. He's going to drop a probe off first to go for an expansion for himself off the cliffside, obviously. So at least he's not going to be too far economically behind. He is producing a Reaver here in the meantime. So yeah, at least he won't be too far economically behind, but still he's not going to be able to shuttle troops outside his base, at least not until Arbiters. And off two bases, it's going to be a while before he's going to have an Arbiter. In the meantime, Idra's going to be in a very comfortable position. He's going to be able to just go the dropships and basically drop everything whenever he wants. Looks like he's got, what is this? he's produced about 8 Marines. Looks like he's going to get a full control group of Marines as well as a couple medics along the side, just in case. He's getting ComSat station to kind of scan, and he's scanning now. So he's seeing that the robotics facility is up. Reaver almost produced, so he's going to know that this Reaver drop's coming. We'll see if he gets some turrets down or whatever in the meantime, putting the machine shop down immediately, probably to get some siege tanks to deal with it. So, but honestly, I think with this Marine group, he'll probably be able to stop this drop fairly effectively. In the meantime, we don't see this Nexus down. Shoving off now with the shuttle. Two zealots and a single Reaver. Looks like he's mining out the mineral field there, so we can put down the second Nexus. But yeah, somehow he's got to get some probes out and build something someplace in the meantime. And let's see if there's a single Marine left in that bunker at the front door, just in case he can't push anything out there though. So it looks like starport going down. So we've got one factory that's producing a tank. Doesn't look like siege check's being upgraded. Really doesn't need it. Turret going down. Actually no, sorry, a bunker going down to the background. That obviously to deal with that Reaver zealot push in the meantime. That's kind of interesting. I like that. And that's going to be at the secondary, getting the range upgrade as well. Doesn't look like that bunker's going to be in time though, so QinGuan going to be able to move up and at least get a single hit. Probably going to be able to take that SCV out. No, not going to be able to take that SCV out before that bunker's finished, but at least going to be able to get a Scarab shot off unperturbed. Idra though immediately responding, able to get everything out, and now picking up in that dropship. Looks like a single Marine managed to get into that bunker, and that shuttle's down. QinGuan not doing a very good job with his micromanagement there. He has managed to kill basically all of the Marines out here, and it looks like a tank though going to come up and be able to take what's left of this Reaver. One last shot pushed off, and so he managed to kill, looks like, that control group of medic Marines, except for, he managed to kill the Marines at least. Didn't manage to kill either of the medics. Lost his dropship, his Reaver, and both Zealots, though, in return, so not a very good trade-off there. And Siege Tank already has 2 kills here on the opposite side, so looks like the starport's up. Doesn't look like it has a control tower yet, so we'll see what Idra does in the meantime. He's obviously got to go dropships to go in and push an attack. Looks like that secondary is up and it's transferring troops, so QinGuan now has the 2 bases up. We'll see where he goes from now, or what he decides to do from now. It looks like he's loading up another Dragoon or another Reaver, just going to go for a harass, and it looks like a Wraith pushed out in the field. I like that maneuver. A Wraith pushed out in the field, so this is going to force QinGuan in a very difficult position. He's going to have to first of all, he's going to have to drop out this Dragoon to try to deal with that Wraith. Otherwise, he's probably going to lose the shuttle. Otherwise, though, looks like Idra built an engineering base, starting to float it out. We'll see if he's got a turret on the left corner. He doesn't have a turret defending his main. He still has that bunker in the background with a single Marine in it. And now that Wraith is continuing to push that shuttle. Reaver being dropped a little bit short there. I'm surprised. Now dropping the Dragoon, but I guess he didn't see that. I guess he just didn't see the that Wraith following up, and so that Wraith caught him by surprise. So he left the Dragoon down. Dragoon dies, Reaver dies, shuttle dies to the Wraith, and now and so once again Idra in a very comfortable position. And now the question is how is QinGuan going to defend that secondary? He doesn't have any troops that can get out there at the moment. It looks like he has another drop shuttle another shuttle being produced. So maybe he'll be able to get that shuttle out there to ferry some Dragoons out there to do something. We'll see. Again, though, he's kind of falling economically behind every moment. 3 tanks have been produced. Looks like a 4th tank being produced. Siege Tech now upgrading. Another Wraith being upgraded in the meantime. I'm surprised we haven't seen actually dropship starport in the background. Another factory going down. So Idra in a very comfortable position. Looks like he's going to produce a second Wraith, and before he decides to go out and attack. 2 Dragoons now inside the secondary of QinGuan on the gap. I don't see. Keep in mind, cloaking is not upgraded. It looks like that control tower now going down for Idra. So yeah, completely open game though. I'm sorry, I should say actually, Idra in a very comfortable position though, pushing up. It looks like another drop shuttle actually going to take the southern route now. QinGuan now being engaged with those 2 Wraiths. I think they're just pushing up there for scouting information. just making sure that 12 o'clock location, making sure he didn't sneak out and get some factories, or I should say not factories, some gateways out in the field someplace. 4 tanks sitting at the front as well as 4 Marines, and what is that? 3 medics, 2 factories, second factory almost up, 2 dropships now being produced by Idra. So just straight off. So and he's about 121 APM, so looking a little bit comfortable, which is way lower than what he usually. So it kind of shows you the comfort. Looks like the Reaver did manage to get past the turrets on the corner, now in the main, but Idra able to pull. Looks like a lot of the SCVs off. Unfortunately, they're caught in a gap, and a Scarab looks like managed to go off, kill at least 3 of those Marines, or 3 of the SCVs. I'm sorry, but now the Reaver taken care of, pushing up into 2 tanks as well as that. Dragoon taken care of, and it looks like that dropship did not manage to make it back out. Another dropship has been produced, though. 2 more Dragoons loaded up, and it looks like they're just going to be ferried out to the corner. 2 Wraiths pushing up. It looks like the 6 o'clock location. I'm sorry, to QinGuan 6 o'clock location, going to push in from the corner. He's in the upper left-hand corner. And it looks like, now Idra's starting to push up. He's probably just going to ferry troops across. He's got 2 tanks and looks like a full dropship worth of medic and Marines. So that's what, 4 Marines and 2 medics pushing up to just kind of ferry across with the dropship with the bunker. And the 2 Wraiths alongside, just in case he meets any resistance. 2 more gateways going down inside the base, but and QinGuan hasn't spotted it off. He's sending out his drop shuttle again with the Reaver and the Dragoon. His secondary currently contains the 2 Dragoons, and this is the problem with losing your simulators, is you have to defend 2 locations at once. Reaver being dropped there on the corner. It looks like it's going to go up and be able to hit those 2 tanks. Yeah, hitting both tanks as they're in transition. Able to take out both tanks before they could siege. Now the Wraith's going to push up and try to take out that shuttle. It looks like they will be able to get that shuttle before it can unload the Reaver. Unloaded the Dragoon, but didn't get the Reaver out. And you know which one that QinGuan would have preferred. Siege tanks now setting up on the perimeter, and it looks like a medic Marine force dropping on the perimeter into the secondary. But there's 4 Dragoons there, and I think they're range upgraded, so they're going to be welcomed into open arms here. Probably not going to do a lot of damage there. And Idra able to take out 1 though, because those tanks do range from that corner. And I'm surprised QinGuan didn't just back up on that engagement though. And so it looks like Idra actually going to be able to do a lot of damage here with this. So yeah, pulling probes off the line here and losing a lot of drones to this tank actually. So the tank shelling in the corner looks like another control group of, or I'm sorry, another kind of pack of medic Marines being dropped off the cliff as well as the tank. So Idra in a very comfortable position, going to be able to take out this secondary. 4 Dragoons trying to come up the corner, but again there's that siege tank on the ridge. There is no dropship, or I'm sorry, there's no shuttle to low it down. So QinGuan's going to call GG right there. So yeah, Idra takes that game, and now it's tied 2-2. So we're going to go to an ace match. Thanks for listening, guys.